Howdy everyone, ScottFreeforall here. It is Tuesday and we are going to live stream on Upper Mississippi River Valley. Howdy to everyone, hope you're doing all right. Who do we have in the house today? We've got Mark. Howdy Mark, Daniel and Waylon. Howdy to all of you. Got my early arrivers here. And let me open my Dr. Pepper. And we'll get started. We're going to be on Valley Bluff Farm. That is our organic arable farm. And we've got one field that we need to prepare and then seed. And we've got all of our fields need to be fertilized. Since we're an organic farm, we're going to be spreading some poop. So that should be fun. How's everybody doing today? Let me know. Sorry for the late start. I was just getting things ready to go and not paying attention to the time. So that was my fault. Anyway, let's get busy. Just to remind you where Valley Bluff Farm is on the map. This is a large 4X map for the PC. We're running all 7 farms that are pre-built on this map. Today we're going to start on Valley Bluff Farm. This is our arable farm. It's a New Holland and Ford tractor farm. Let me show you what I've got set up for us. So this field right here, let me go back to the map. I should have pointed this out. Is field 12. It's a nice little terraced field. We are going to cultivate this. It is already plowed, and even though technically I could direct drill with this, it's not really a direct drill seeder. So I've got this cultivator right here. So we'll cultivate it and then we'll go right behind it with this nice little Case IH seeder. We're going to pull it with our Ford 7810, nice little tractor, and then we've got our big boy T7 New Holland to pull the cultivator. Once that's done, we're going to spray some spread some poop. We don't have any animals on this farm. It's arable only, so we do have a slurry spreader. Where is that guy? I think it's right here. Here it is. So we've got the spreader, we just don't have the slurry. So our friends down the highway, not a highway, down the road, down the dirt road, Stanley Dairy Farm, they have lots of slurry and lots of poop and stuff. So we're gonna buy slurry from them. And then we will spread it on our field. So that's kind of what I'm thinking we have in store. If for whatever reason we run out, we finished all that, there's plenty more to do on some of the other farms. So anyway, let's go jump in our New Holland. By the way, there's our little New Holland combine, which is really nice. Now, we could put 2 different crops in this if we wanted to. Maybe we split it into 2 fields. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. I should start time. There we go. I'm going to set up a course play for this, since we're going to have 2 tractors going at once. And as soon as our cultivator's done, we're going to start putting the slurry down. Anyway, let's go into our course play menu. There we are. Daniel, you're good, but you're tired. Okay. Bed soon for you. All right, well, that makes sense for feeling tired. All right. Can we do 2 headlands? I'd like to do 3 headlands if we can manage it. Let's see what this looks like. Course play's going to take a while because it's got... You know, it's possible course play may not be able to do this. And if it doesn't, that's fine. We'll do it ourselves. Oh, look at this. Wow. It did manage to do it. Oh my goodness. What a mess. No. No. We're not going to do that. I'm going to do this myself. Let's get you off the... It's just going to take a little longer. I think we've got plenty of time. We should be able to cultivate and seed this field in less than 2 hours. Put you over there for now. All right, let's drop and go. Clear off the screen a little bit. There we are. All right, and let's get a 180 heading. That's pretty close. Oh, it's almost midnight there for you, Daniel. Yeah, that would make sense that you were tired. Hang on, I'm gonna delete this course. There we are. Is it just me, or does it seem that there's a lot of new maps that have come out recently, like good ones? Maybe I'm sensing that just because I have been looking at some maps to play. And so maybe I'm just like aware of it now. Maybe it's always been that way. I like that we designated one of our farms to be an organic only farm, because if you're just playing the game to harvest crops, there's not a super big benefit to doing it organically, you know, without chemicals. Precision farming gives you a little bit of a bonus. So it's a little better if you're using precision farming, which we are. But you're selling your organic crop for the same price. That's what has always kind of bothered me with how Farming Simulator treats an organic process. Did I hear about the Azure map? Yes, I did. I saw FSG's review of it. It's an incredible looking map. It's not a map for me because I prefer traditional farming, but I also heard, you know, the drama that they had stolen some code from Giants that came with the Platinum DLC. So basically, people were able to get that type of feature without having to pay for it. And after that, you know, I left some comments for FSG, just kind of sympathizing and taking his side, letting him know that he did the right thing, to, you know, to not do any kind of content on that map. But I pretty much stayed away from the drama. I don't like drama. Hello, Andrew. Howdy. What maps have I been looking at? Good question. Well, you know about the Valley Bluff Farm because we live streamed on that last time. That is one of my favorite maps, as you know, and I am just looking for a way to incorporate that either as a live stream or with video content. And honestly, I haven't decided yet. There is an update coming, so I'm not going to... and it's an update that requires a new save game, so it's not anything I'm like... I'm going to do right away. I'm going to wait till that update drops. What else have I been looking at? The problem is I'm not going to remember the names, the names of them. I've been looking at, well, I'll speak a little more broadly. I've been thinking a lot about ideas to do, either like video content or even like live stream content, but probably video creation. One idea I had was to harvest a field on every like realistic geo map for farm sims, so basically farming around the world. So I've been looking at the maps and where they're located on the world, and there's a lot, quite a few in North America. I mean, there's quite a few in Europe too. What did I just hit? I just hit some kind of is that a hidden collision? That was kind of weird. But yeah, I don't think I could tell you any titles just because I wasn't really paying attention to the titles. And I'm still in the process of looking. If you guys have some ideas, let me know. I think I asked that question last time and you guys offered a few ideas to me. Appreciate that. I think one of them was that Azure map, which I will not be using. This morning I was on my Osada save game making some content, and I have kind of renewed how should I say it? I've kind of come up with a new goal, a new strategy with that map, so I'm really excited. I guess some like newfound excitement for that map. You will be finding out about that very soon. All right, let's see. I think I'm gonna just head off down here. Oop. There's a lot of these like high ridges, high walls, really, up against the edge of this field, so I have to be careful. How's my health? My health is good, Mark. Doing pretty good. I ordered some new eyeglasses that came in today. I'm gonna go pick them up. The frames are blue. That's kind of new, new and different. And they're not like electric blue. They're not like New Holland blue. They're more like a dark slate blue. Yeah, I really liked them, so that's what I'm going to be sporting for the next couple of years. I get new eyeglasses about every 2 years. All right, so went all the way around that one, and see, I think I'm gonna just keep making headlands around here, and then as I encounter those terrace islands, I don't know what to call them, I'll go around them like I did. This field is full of stones. I don't think I'm going to do anything with them. I don't really enjoy playing with stones, with the field stone. So I'll just take the equipment damage hit and just repair my vehicles as I need. I noticed just before I was gonna go live that I didn't update the title of my live stream. It still has the same title as last time's, the last time I live streamed on Upper Mississippi River Valley. So sorry about that. I will update it once the live stream's over. Hopefully that didn't confuse any of you. It's Vid76. Howdy. Can I rid that field of stones easy with F12? I don't think you can. I think you can... Let me see. Let me see if I can. Well, I'm going to save it first. Can't remember, so I'm gonna try it. I thought that what happens is nothing happens. Yes. Oh, yes, you can. Oh, okay, good. Oh, you're not asking, you're saying I can. Oh, let me do it. Thank you for suggesting that. What field is this? This is 12. Yep. So you just do field ground, and then you say stones. Well, that's all. It's all grayed out. It says stones. I wonder if because it's multiplayer, it's not going to let me. Because it's grayed out. It just says state 1, and I can't change it. Is that the right place to look, Vid76? I don't know if it's grayed out because of precision farming or because it's multiplayer. I have this as a multiplayer save. It's another selection. Oh, really? Is it, Fieldstone says disabled. Okay. I don't want to set field fruit, right? Well, it's grayed out here on stones too. It's also, Fieldstone says it's disabled here, so I don't know what I can do. Enable stone, then I can oh, okay. That makes sense. Tricky. All right. That's why it's grayed out, because I have it off. So if I turn it on, then I can turn them off. Aha, okay. Let's see. So I decreased it. Did that get rid of it? Yeah, it did. That was it. Thank you. Thank you, Vid76. All right, now I'm going to turn off Fieldstone. Ah, that's where I always got stuck, because I always had it turned off, and so that was always grayed out. Nice little trick there. Thank you. And there's Cornholio. Howdy, Cornholio. Yeah, I think it's a great little way to get around things. I always just thought F12 wasn't able to do it, but it's because I had stones disabled in the first place. Guess I will take this top tier. I'm thinking that we just plant one crop type in this field. I don't think subdividing it is the right thing to do. So we'll just put one crop type in here, and we don't have seasons enabled, so we can plant, anything that we can put in the ground with a seeder. We do have a large soybean field growing. I think it's right there. And then we have a smallish sunflower crop that's almost ready to harvest, but it hasn't been, there's no lime on it, and there's no fertilizer on it, so it's gonna yield horribly. Sunflowers yield horribly anyway. Oh, look at this bird. Oh, I thought it was a bird. It's just a, never mind. It's just the way the lime wasn't there. I thought it was a frozen bird. You ever see the frozen birds in the field? So yeah, I think on the sunflowers, I may go ahead and harvest them. I don't have a corn header. So I may just plow it under. It's like I said, it's not a large field anyway. I'm not even sure it would be worth the effort to buy a corn header and, use the fuel and wear and tear on the machines Yeah, there's the sunflowers you see right there in the distance. It's a pretty tiny field. Well, hi back, Cornholio. Yeah, thanks for tuning in. Great to have you. I really like this terrace field. It's really cool looking. Been looking at how my webcam looks. I'm really not satisfied with the lighting. Ever since I moved to this new place, this new apartment, I haven't really had a lighting solution that I like. I have to keep messing around with that. The main thing I don't like is the background. It's not, I need some backlight. I need a background light, that's what I'm trying to say. I had one at my old apartment, but I don't have one here. Not an adequate one anyway. So it looks like I'm playing in a cave. What auto load I use to slide contents off and drop. In the new bale and pallet storage, you can't get it to accept anything, just unloading to ground. Huh. The new bale and pallet storage. Let's see, is that, I think that's one that I've installed. I've only done the bale storage with it. I think, is that the one that I had on Middleburg? I think that was it. Or was it one that I had? Yeah, that's the one. Okay. The auto load I used, I think, was the universal auto load mod that converts, you know, all the in-game trailers. To be honest with you, I can't remember. I went through 4 different bale trailers on that map, so I can't tell you. What I'll do though, Vid76, is I will look into what it was that I'm using, and I'll get that to you somehow. If you are a member of my Discord, I can just give it to you that way through Discord. And if you're not, please go ahead and join my Discord. We'd love for you to. I slide it, then drop it. Yeah. Can't get it to accept anything, just unloading to ground. I think I unloaded it to ground. I don't think it would well, I don't know if it won't. I never did. I always just slid it to ground. So I may not even have the answer that you're looking for. Are you trying to have it just pull it straight off the trailer? You don't use a controller. Okay. Oh, maybe because you don't use a controller. Oh. There's probably a... Okay, so there probably is a key for sliding that, it may be that you need to map it. It may not be mapped on your keyboard. So check that out. Oh, the sim guy asked, when will you do another video of your apartment setup? It won't be until I've got things the way I want them, and I'm close. Having a better lighting solution is one of them. But yep, I still want to do that, and I will. Probably in a couple weeks, Mark. I think I'll be that'll give me time to find a lighting solution, and also I was working on my acoustic treatment, and I think I'm just gonna simplify what I have. I think I've got too much. I don't really need it anymore, so I'm going to take some of it down. All right, what do we have left? Cool thing is we limed it, so it's very obvious what I haven't cultivated. Okay, so we've got plenty to do up here still. A little first person. Whoa. All right, that's enough. Like there's a little strip here. Let's look on a map, see if I can see what is up. Oh, there we go. You can see it that way. All right, pretty much just a little bit here that I missed because I was looking at the map. I'll get these little pieces down here, and then we'll finish up what's there at the top. So yeah, this is only taking like half an hour to do. Now the seeding is, I think it's a 5.2 meter seeder, and I think this is a 8 meter cultivator. But I think the seeder goes a little faster. So yeah, it'll take a little bit longer. Is there anything? There's a little bit over here that I missed because there's a big dip. I don't know if I can even get it, but we'll see if I can. You hit it at an angle. There it goes. Sometimes you can get it. What crop am I going to seed? Good question. Let me see if I have a baler. I can't remember if I do. I don't have a baler, but I think I am going to... I think I'm going to do a crop that we can drop straw because I have the mod that will make that a fertilizer state, and since we're organically growing stuff, that would be a nice form of natural fertilizer. So I'm gonna say either barley or wheat. I think I'm just gonna do wheat. Just keep it simple. Is this gonna go? Yeah, there it is. That's good enough. Let's go ahead and finish this up. Andrew, you're asking what mod is that? What is the name of that mod? It's called... Is it Chopped Straw? It might be called Chopped Straw. And I need to make sure that I have it installed on this save. I think I have it in my essential. Let me just let me do a quick save. And let me see if I have it installed. Let me see if it shows up on my mod list. One of these will show. Oh, I think you have to go here. Mods and DLCs. Is it called Chopped Straw? Does this only show... No, it shows other things. I don't think I have it installed, so I need to do that. But I think that's what it's called. Pretty sure. If it's not, I will correct myself. Okay, we just have this little horseshoe to do, and then we'll start seeding our wheat. Oh, I see a spot down there that I missed. I'll grab that after I finish this. It is Chopped Straw. Thank you, Ray B. It doesn't work with precision. Oh, it doesn't work with precision farming. That's why I don't have it installed. Okay, well. That's a shame. Yes, and hello, Ray, Ray B. Howdy. Good to see you again. Hope you're doing well. Alright, and let's catch this little bit down here, and then we will start seeding. Is that going to take? Nope. I'm not going to worry about it. My seeder will technically feed, even if it's not cultivated. Oh yeah, I love this animation. It's like I walked back there and pushed them all up myself. All right. Don't have any way to wash my equipment. I'm gonna leave it out right here because maybe I'll buy a washer. We've got 300,000. That's the starting amount for this farm. Oh, so notice that this seeder will hold fertilizer, but because we're organic farm, we can't use it. So the bad news is, this will only hold 830 liters of seed. So we're gonna have to buy more seed. Fairly often. All right, looks like we're going 11 miles an hour. So that's good. Man, I love the sounds that this Ford tractor makes. When it idles a little bit rough, which I think is awesome. Just looking at our variable seed rate, which you see in the upper left, we're at 300 seeds per square meter, and that varies according to the soil type that we are under. And let's see what our soil type is. Let's see what we got going on for soil types. Okay, so we've got a mix of 3 different ones. Right, currently we're in the sandy loam. So apparently we need 300 seeds per meter for that. Then we have loam. That's like the best quality dirt. And we've got a little bit of silty clay. So we'll see how that changes when we get over into the loam. I have a feeling that it's going to go down because it's a better quality soil. You don't need as many seeds in order for the right amount to germinate and you get the right density of crop. So we're still 300. And then I think, oh, we still have a little ways to go before it transitions. Okay, I think we're going to be getting into the loam. There it is. So we're 180 seeds. Okay, well that'll help our seed go a lot further than it would otherwise, because the majority of this field is loam, which is also good. That's going to give us the best yield. Weird wheels on the seeder. Never seen that before. Yeah, that's a thing. These old seeders had that, and I can't tell you why. But yeah, there's no tread on them. There's just like an inside and an outside ridge. All right, so we went all the way around. We have 77% left. So we're gonna have to refill at least 2 more times, probably 3 more times. And I think for the purposes of this live stream, instead of driving into town to get it, I think we're gonna have the store deliver it to our farm. And we'll just pay the was it a 2% surcharge or delivery charge? It'll be well worth it. Oh, and I didn't look to see what the seed rate was for the silty clay. It's probably even higher than what we're doing right here. They made the wheels like they are in real life. Yeah, that's my understanding. Yes, these are real life wheel types. It's a little difficult to see where I've seeded and where I haven't. I'm having to really pay attention. I apologize if I missed some chat. I'll try to keep looking. And if I miss a little bit, it's not the end of the world, right? So I think I'm going to use GPS for this. Do have... I think, yeah. Do I? No, I don't. GPS is not available on this tracker. I don't think. Let me see if it is. Some of the older ones just don't. Nope, it's offered. Okay, but I got to pay 15 grand for it. Okay, we'll do it. All right, and so we'll turn it on. We'll go into the menu. We're gonna set it for 90 degrees. 90-degree heading. Let's set our auto width. And let's turn it on. Okay, what's going on? Oh! I have to put that on too. Alright, now we're good. Alright, that'll help me stay in the lines somewhat. Wow, so we're 420 seeds per square meter in this silty clay. Is that what it's called? Silty clay, which is not good quality soil. The good news is there's only a very small portion of our field that's in that. All right, I think that's all the headlands I'm gonna do. So what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna do this little bit here. And then I'm going to do that. There we are. Nice, okay. You can see our auger wagons up there. We bought those because we have the flat bottom, the grain bins. So we haven't used them yet, but once we're harvesting our wheat crop, we'll do it. See, there's our sunflowers. I think we're just gonna... I think I'm just gonna plow that under. I just don't see that really paying off for us. I mean, if you don't agree, I can be swayed, but... Whoops. There. Still in cabin. Now that's a classic tractor interior for sure. I mean, at least it's got an LCD display. It's not all dials. Now it looks like now did I raise that? Make sure I have everything turned on and everything. Okay. And let me make sure I'm dropping seed. Should be. I am. Okay. This little spot right here looks like I didn't drop feed though. I'm gonna go back over it just to make sure. It just looks different. There. Now that's seeded. That looks right. Okay. Not a level field whatsoever. And I kind of like that. I mean, I like me a good rectangle field, but these are a lot more fun. Challenging, probably a better word for it. All right, now let's see if it covers. It may skip right here because there's quite a bit of lateral. No, it got it. Awesome. All right, I like this seeder. Like it very much. Oh, the fence. Maybe should have made a third headland. Maybe. I'm not gonna worry about it. Alright, I'm going to lift that and drop it again. Now, this is probably the only pass I'm going to be able to do this on, because the terrace gets pretty steep. I can't just drive over it. We'll see what happens. Yeah, I don't know that that's going to work. I don't have just a whole lot. Okay. It kind of worked. Let's see what happens here. I'm just going to go for it. All right, that's not realistic. But it was fun. All right, getting pretty low on seeds. I think what I'm going to do now, and I always forget what the command is to change on the 90 degrees. Is it end? I can do that. There is a key for it. I just can't remember what it is. All right, now we're going uphill. We're pulling this big cedar with this little tractor, so let's see how it does. Does it get steeper than that? Because that's not too bad. Manageable. I'm just going to drive over the terrace again. The cedar is covering even when there's a lot of like bad lateral movement up and down. Like right there, it got all of that. That's pretty cool. I like this little cedar. We're down to 14% seed. Still hanging in there. I think what I'm going to do until I run out of seed is I'm just going to stay up here. So I'll go ahead and hug this terrace line here. Some cedars are bad in that regard. Yeah, it's true, Cornholio. Some are just, if you, yeah, it's just rigid laterally across. There's not a lot of adjustment. Like there's a John Deere version of this cedar, and it's much less tolerant of that. what's that called? The 3510 John Deere? I can't remember the number. You know what I'm talking about. It looks just like this, but it's green. It is the 3510. Okay. My horrible memory sometimes actually works, so I'm always amazed when it does. So the tire marks are kind of like almost something I can key off of to know where I've been. Let's see, I've already been there. Yep. Whoa, whoa, whoa. All right, I'm going to turn off the GPS. It's kind of driving me nuts since I'm not using it. All right. I think I will use it now. Oh, I need to... Let me see if I can remember. Let's see, it's control end. No. Control home. No. Page up, down. No. Control... I don't know. I don't remember. I'll just go into the menu. Seeds going farther. I know. That I agree. They are going farther than I thought. I think it has to do with our reasonably good soil. It may also be that just wheat doesn't need a very dense seed drop. See, right here where we are now, it's 420 seeds per meter. So that's well, let's see. That's like more than twice where when we're on the good soil. Now we're at 300. 180, that's the good stuff. Nope. I'll just do it this way. Okay. Last 25 liters. I'm just going to finish this one little spot, then we're going to go refill. All right. I don't have any seed, but we can have some delivered. So we'll deliver it right here. And get a big old bag of seeds. I'm gonna buy two. I'm gonna buy 2 of them. That's gonna get us pretty close. Actually, I think that's gonna be enough. I think we'll have a little left over. We're about to find out. All right. I guess I could have put the seeds right there at the edge of the field, but you know, the seed dealer doesn't deliver field side, we'll say. He only delivers to the farm. Your actual farm. All right, now, let's see. What do we have done? We've got that whole upper terrace done. That's nice. Let's finish the second one. Remembering key bindings is not your forte. And it's not mine either. It is not mine either. All right, here we go. This is an impossibly rough and non-level area, and it's still getting all of that. That's pretty good. All right, now I'm gonna come back over here. That's a little better. Hello, Maso. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Magnus. I'll just call you Maso. How are you today? Thanks for joining in. And there's Corpnut. Howdy, Corpnut. Welcome in. Good to see you again. Hope you're doing all right. For those who are just joining in, I apologize for not updating the title of this live stream. But what we're doing is we are on, I gotta remember the name of it, Valley Bluff Farm. It is our organic arable farm where we have Ford and New Holland tractors, and we are seeding this nice little terraced field with wheat. After which we're going to spread some silage, but we need to purchase it from our neighbor farm, Stanley Dairy Farm, where they have lots of slurry. So I would say it won't be long before we start doing that. We cultivated this field first, and several live streams ago we put lime on this field. Yeah, it's been a little while since we've been on this farm, and this is, you know, of the 7 farms, this is probably my second or third favorite. Just because it's small, it's got some interestingly shaped fields. This terraced field is really cool. Let me back up so you can see it a little better. And the fact that we're going organic is fun. It's nice to sling some poo every once in a while. If it's, as long as it's not pumps and hoses. Had quite enough of that. DLC. Whoops. And it's Ravid Rob. Hello, Rob. Howdy to you. Hope you're all right. All right, and I think we got that whole terrace. Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. Slinging some poop. I think I'll do this bottom terrace next. You're getting an HO scale D8H with U-blade and Heister winch on it, printed from a 3D printer. Sounds like fun. Corp Nut, another little addition to your collection. Scott Poo Flinger. Flinger of poo. And you'll notice that I don't have any fertilizer in the seeder, even though it will put it down for me. And that is because we are an organic farm. We don't put chemicals on our field. Oop, I missed a little spot. I'm not gonna worry about it. So I'll warn you ahead of time, I am in no way a hockey person or a hockey fan, really. Barely even understand the game, but our home team here, the Dallas Stars, are in the playoffs, and they have eliminated, oh, don't ask me who it was they eliminated, I forgot. But anyway, we are advancing in the playoffs, so we're going to the next round. And I was told we're either going to play the Seattle team or the Colorado team, and that we really would rather play the Seattle team because Colorado team won the Stanley Cup last year, and apparently they're still good. I have just given you all of the knowledge about the hockey playoffs. Oh, you're a Colorado fan. Okay, Rob. Well, that's understandable. Did Colorado advance? Are the Stars going to be playing Colorado? Because when I had this conversation with my hockey friend, it was not yet decided. I think Colorado and Seattle was still tied, 3-3. Oh, the Avalanche, that's what it is, yeah. I remember now. You know, it's possible that we may cover the entire field with just the two by just refilling once on seed. I'm a little surprised. But yeah, we've got 55% left, and we just have this middle terrace on a little bit of the lower terrace to go. So I think I overbought on seed. Not a problem. We'll definitely use it, but now I've got to find a place to store it. Also not a problem. Just another thing to do here on the farm. You haven't been following. Okay, looks like Seattle won. Oh, and Colorado's out. Oh, I'm sorry, Rob. Okay, so Dallas Stars will be playing Seattle. I forgot what they're called, what their mascot is, or their team name. And there's Pleasant View Farms. Howdy, Pleasant View Farms. I am farming the terrace. Let me back up a little bit. Yeah, this is a multi-terraced field, so it's a lot of fun. And we've got, you know, some smallish size equipment as well, so that also is fun. This is our Ford/New Holland farm. I've got blue tractors, also cool, and I'm using this classic Ford, which has great sounds, awesome sounds. You'd be getting the plow out. Yeah, well, where's the fun in that? You know, you don't have to smooth everything down. You know, really, from like just a water drainage standpoint, you would need to have this terraced. You know, never mind that it's going to be it would be difficult going, you know, taking that angle with your equipment. Yeah, Nitrodad. Wait, this isn't a Nitrodad map, is it? I get so confused. No, this is a DJ modding map. He does a great job of making realistic fields. Pleasant View, you're an Ohioan and you like it flat and square. Yeah, well, here in Texas it's mostly flat and square too. Not as much as it is in the Midwest. All right, just about done. Do a little in-cab view, a little first-person POV. All right. How's things been going? You've been struggling to find time to stream or really do any farm sim modding lately. Yeah, I think you've been doing some real life farming, right? You've been staying really busy. I'm not nearly as busy as you are, and I'm finding it hard as well. Usually for me it's more of an energy thing. Because if I'm working, even though after work I may have, you know, the rest of the day, I may be just so worn out that I don't even feel like doing it. I did do some filming, some recording earlier today though. On the next Osada episode. And I am kind of rejuvenated with that whole series because I've come up with some ideas, some new goals to have. Don't want to give you any spoilers, but just know to look forward to the next Osada episode. I think you'll enjoy it. Can't find more than 30 minutes or so to play. Yeah, I know what you mean, Pleasant View. If I feel like I've got to have at least a 2-hour block to even feel like turning on my PC. And sometimes I'll turn it on and I'll record for half an hour and then I'll just be like, I can't do this. Turn it off. Did manage to get an episode out, a video out over the weekend. So that's a small victory for me. I don't know why I told you guys I was going to try to do 3 videos a week. What was I thinking? 1 video a week is about all I can realistically promise. I've done 2 in a week, but I'm just so mentally and physically worn out by that time after doing it. So I don't know if I can do that on a regular basis. Yeah, I'm glad I joined the Discord too, Pleasant View. Thank you for the invite. Let's see how we're doing. That looks pretty green. There's a little bit of blue right here that I missed. Little spot down there. Let's go check that out. But I think we're done. I love this little Ford tractor. All right, so what did we miss up here? Is that it? Is that what I missed right there? Or is it this right here? We'll get both of them. Okay. That looks pretty green now. All right, I'm gonna call that done. Yes, this is a Ford tractor, Corp Nut. This is a 7810. Whoops. Let me do that. 7810, and it sounds and looks awesome. Oh, I've got my I got my beacon light on. There. All right. It's bigger than what you grew up with. You had a Ford 600. Yeah, that's a much smaller one. I really wish Ford was still, you know, a brand making tractors. I mean, yeah, it's New Holland now, but New Holland is such an amalgamation of things. I think we've kind of lost the original Ford mystique. Oh, am I sewing? I don't want to be doing that. All right. That's better. Okay. I'm going to slightly clutter up my yard again. I'm just going to leave this out here. So what we're going to do next is going to be interesting. All right, let's do a quick save. Because what we're going to do is we're going to order some slurry from our neighbors down the road at Stanley Dairy Farm. Let me figure out a price. We'll base it on what the market offers and then add a discount, because we'll get a wholesale discount. Slurry. Okay, so slurry, the going rate's around 56, 55. So just for easy math and a 10% discount, say $50 a liter. Hey, Davis Outdoor Adventures. How are you doing today? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. I should have mentioned this last time, but David is a good friend of mine. He has a YouTube channel where he videos his outdoor adventures, mostly fishing, but it's a nice, enjoyable, relaxing set of videos. So if that's your thing, go check out Dave's channel. Cornholio says your neighbor is called Power Tools. Funny. All right, so we'll say $50 a liter for slurry for the liquid poop. Now, let's go over to the other farm, Stanley Dairy Farm. Like the mod. Yeah, I got it, Cornholio. Oh, that was not lost on me. Okay. So, okay. Here is Stanley Dairy Farm. And let me show you on the map where they are. So here we are at Valley Bluff Farm. Stanley Dairy Farm is over here. Very, very large dairy cattle enterprise. Dave says, you just got off work, you watch to watch stream? Okay, until it's cool enough to hit some of the ponds nearby. Awesome, all right. There you go, a true fisherman. Just looking for the next opportunity to put a line in the, put a lure in the water. So here's what we got. We've got a nice big Kloss tractor. This is a Kloss tractor farm. And we are gonna back into one of our 2 slurry pits here, and we have a slurry transport thingy. Hope I can fit under here. Oh yeah, there we go. All right, and we're gonna fill this baby up. This is 65,000 liters of slurry. So Valley Bluff is gonna pay for all of it. Let me get my calculator out. That's a lot of poo. It is, Corpnut. So $50 a liter. I think I said 60. Is it 65,000? We'll find out. $65,000. All right. Well, if it's $50 a liter, that's more than they can afford. Oh, it's 50 per thousand. Sorry. Okay. There we go. So it's $3,250 is the price of that. So we will make that money transfer. And let's go deliver this to Valley Bluff Farms. This is one of the cool... Oh, I hope I can make it through here. This is one of the cool things about running all the different farms is we get a little bit of interplay, little inter-farm commerce. And we'll just go this way. Oh, I got stuck on something. What did I get stuck on? Oh, it's dragging its tail. Can I... Let me see if I can... I mean, I can always just... force it, but I want to see if I can raise... Maybe I can raise it. Let's see. Will it raise? No. Oh, that's doing stuff on the tractor. All right. I'm just gonna force this. All right, that should do it. Now we're good. And I'm not gonna go through there. I'm gonna go right over here. But yeah, it's kind of cool. We can, you know, do a little exchanges between the farms. A few live streams ago, we had Stanley Farms help out Buffalo Hill Ranch with loaning some equipment so that they could finish off their corn forage harvest. Which reminds me, we still need to pay Stanley Farm back in silage. Brown water on the left is cool. Oh, yeah. In the ditch. I think I missed it. Yeah, well, the cool thing about this is the Mississippi River is it's all brown. Which is very realistic. I hope I'm going the right way. I am. Whoops. Yeah, so we'll make a right-hand turn up here. All right. Even for this big tractor, it's a struggle pulling all that poo up this hill. It's not even that much of a hill. I like this container. There's a medium-sized one and a big one. This is the big one. And I like it because you can just take it out to a field and drop it, and then you can refill off of it. So that's what we're gonna do. Wow, I've never been this way, but it's very winding. Very winding road. Yeah, slurry and manure are pretty heavy in the game, and they're pretty heavy in real life, too. Let's see, do I need to keep going? Yeah, I do. Whoa, 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 whoa. Slow down, partner. I think I do. Am I going the right way? No, sir, I am not. Oh, yeah, I am. Yes, I am. Okay, I'm going around a field. A little poo, big poo containers. So I think $50 per 1,000 liters is a good price. It's cheaper than the market, but not too much, because Stanley is delivering the poo. I hope that this will be enough for that field. We'll find out. Cornholio says, I tend to mod your trailer so the weight is lower. Yeah. Because this is not realistic. That tractor should move that thing faster. I've been known to do that myself, Cornholio. I don't always do it. But if I make my volume like unrealistically big, I'll usually just turn off the weight. There's a flag in the XML where you can just say what the capacity or the fill type doesn't weigh anything. Okay, now we're gonna put this. Whoa, I could not make that turn. Why am I not able to make this turn? Okay. So, should I put it out in the field? No, I should leave it up here because we're gonna have to pull from this for all of our fields, which are, oh, but you know what? All our fields are down here. Oh no, they're up there. Wait, hold on. There we go. There's a little one up here. So yeah, most of our fields are down here. So maybe put it right there. Is that asking too much? Can I get it down there? Let me see if I can, is there a way to get there out the back? Nope, there is not. Okay, so I'm gonna have to back up. Yep, so after talking to myself, I am gonna put it out in the field. And I'm going to put it down at the bottom of the field. Because our soybeans, our pretty large soybean field down here also needs to be fertilized. Doggo needs to potty. Okay, CorpNet. Update mass false, or better, max mass X and value. Oh, okay. Yeah, update mass is false. Got it. So where I would like to put this is between these two fields. Oh boy, that's like a cliff. Oh, here we go. It's flat here. Well, I'm just gonna put it right here. And then when it's empty, Stanley can come pick it up and fill it up again. All right, so we'll drop that there. And I'm going to send him back home. I think I'm just going to use auto drive to send him back home so we don't have to drive all the way back. But I'm going to drive out of this field. Don't think soybeans need any fertilizer. Oh, yeah, that's true. Or is it that they don't need lime? Which one is it? I forget. Well, we may not put it on our soybeans, but whatever our next crop is, we'll need it. Okay, so it's okay. It's got good nitrogen and good... Okay, so we took care of soybeans last time. All right. It still makes sense to put it down there, because you just look at the fields we own. This is a small field here, but this is the bulk of our field, so I put it right here. All right, where were we? There we are. Yeah, soybeans don't need the extra nitrogen. That's true. Thank you for mentioning that. I knew that, I just forgot. In fact, I think last time I went through this, someone had to remind me. All right, let's use our handy dandy auto drive. And we'll take him, oh, I don't know. Cool point. He's usually a safe one. All right. So with him heading back, let's jump back over to Valley Bluff Farm. Now let's see. I think there is a way to... Is this where I do it? Yes, transfer. I can transfer money to a farm. All right, so I need to go back to Stanley Dairy Farm first. We'll go back to Stanley Dairy Farm. Wait. I can transfer money to a farm, but why can't I do it? Oh, okay. So I need to move out of, that's what I need to do. Just need to move out of that. And then I can go back here, go to Valley Bluff Farm, and then I'm going to transfer money. Is that how it's working? Yeah, because if I'm there... Okay, that's where it goes. So I'm going to transfer 3,000... What was it? 3,250. Well, we'll just call it 3,300. I'm going to... Oh, transfer to Valley Bluff. Nope, I did that wrong. Okay, so I need to be back here. First time I've ever done this. Never transferred money before. Okay, so now I'm going to transfer money to... Did I do it? No, I did it wrong. I selected the wrong... All right. Don't think... All right. Maybe I did it twice. I'll figure it out in post. All right. Let's sling some poo, guys. I think I'm getting tired. Just keep the money and hope the farmer didn't spoil my slurry. Nope. We gotta pay for our stuff. All right, this should be fun. Now, I have never used this slurry spreader. I can't remember all the reasons I selected it. I think it had to do with the price and how much it would hold, but also the power required. It was kind of one of those things. But yeah, I've never used it before. Let's see. Where does one go to fill up? Nope. Oh, do I need to open it maybe? Let's see. You use this one a lot. Oh, okay. Good. Don't see that I need to open it. Maybe I'm on the wrong side. I hope that this will transfer. It's supposed to. Maybe I need to be on the end. Which end? Help me out, guys. Not getting a refill trigger. Do I need to have a tractor attached to it, maybe? Maybe so. Maybe there's a PTO requirement. Let me go get my other... Let's go get this guy. There's a chance that it needs to be connected to a tractor. I've used that slurry transport trailer only once before, and it's been a while. So I don't remember exactly how I was using it, and I've never used this slurry spreader before. Yeah, maybe this thing needs a PTO drive. Well, it's just a pin hookup though. So that doesn't really make sense, does it? Oh, is it not even going to be able to hook up to that? Can't even hook up to it because it doesn't have a pin. This is getting more and more interesting, isn't it? Okay, well, let me, before we do anything weird and exotic, let me try some different directions. Yeah, indeed. Because it's not asking me to turn it on. Well, I mean to open it. Not doing anything? Nope, that's just doing something to the tractor. Back up to the rear. Yeah, let's try that. If I have the console enabled, I can press F5 to see triggers. Let me do that. Looks like there's a huge... Looks like it's a trigger all the way around. And then the trigger on... Oh, okay, so the trigger on this is on the left-hand side. That might be what we need to concern ourselves with. So... that... Wouldn't that do it? Well, rats. Oh, they're oh wait, maybe is that triggers? That was triggers, right? Yep. Okay. Well, I think I'm just going to F12 fill this up. Is there a pipe on spreader to unfold? I don't see one. I'm looking at the menu here. Can deactivate auto rate, turn on the slurry trailer, which I can't actually turn it on because it's empty. Change nitrogen reference value and toggle map view, which just does that. Stop engine honk. Cruise control. Yeah, I don't see anything. I don't see anything. I'm just going to F12 it, and we will just use 65,000 liters. So it's 18.5 a shot. So how many times can we refill? A little easy to remember it that way. 3.5 times. Okay. Dang it. Sorry about that. Oh. Fill. Now we got it. Okay. Let's spray some poop. Sorry, guys, with all those technical difficulties. There it goes. We're spreading poop. Spreading some poo. This little T7 seems to have enough power to do it, so that's good. I was a little concerned, but it's going up that hill just fine. a decent coverage width. Can't remember what it was. I want to say it was 18 meters, but I can't remember. Oh. Everything seems to be working okay now that I've got some slurry inside of it. All right, so we're at 36%. I'll go ahead and I think what I'm going to do is I'm only going to go halfway up. I'm going to cut through one of these terraces. Organic farming isn't easy, right? The easy thing to do is just turn on your sprayer and just spray all the chemicals on. All right, looks like we're just about gonna run out. All right. So we will quote unquote refill. I'm still trying. It's just nothing. That's a shame. All right, so there's twice. We may need to call Stanley Dairy Farm again. We may use all of that 65,000 liters. Sorry that I'm such a high angle on this camera, but it's really hard to see where I've spread, where I've not, unless I'm kind of far away from it. And there's Gaming Joy. Hi, Josh. How are you doing? We're just spreading some poop this afternoon. You doing all right? I wish I could say I had a method to spraying all this, or a plan. I'm just kind of spraying where it needs it. I think I've got everything there. Let's go. I've got 38% left. I think we can make a pass or two up here. Oh, David, I'm sorry, you asked a question earlier. Would you have to go over it multiple times to get the nitrogen to a good level? Sometimes. With this precision farming mod, I think it just does it. It gives you the right amount, but without that mod, you have to put on 2 passes of it. In real life, for sure, that's true. All right. See, I can go over it again. It doesn't really. Let me see if it's increasing it. Yeah, it's not even. You can see it's not even depositing any, even though it looks like it is. I still have 30%. So, not very realistic, the way the game does it, but anyway, that's what you get. And Josh says, only downside with manure spreading with precision farming is the spout and the animation keeps turning off and on. Yeah, there's a lot of things about it that are a little weird. And with 4X maps, it gets even a little weirder. There's areas that don't get painted, even though they should be. All right. Yeah, let's go and finish this off. It's worse on Renabu. Yes, I know. In fact, I have one of my Renabu videos. I think I'm spreading lime. It's really bad. And it was the first time I noticed it, and it kind of freaked me out, and I didn't know what was going on. Figured it out. Just one of those artifacts. All right, 15% left. You know, I think we'll have enough poop. I think we will. Although it is going on a little thicker. Well, it's not going on thick at all there. Okay, it's going on thick right there. Yeah, I think we'll have enough. That's good. That's a good thing. All right, let me get in a little closer. All right, and we have a little bit left. We're basically empty. Let's see if there's a spot I missed. Right here. Yeah, see, this whole area should have been painted because it's not putting anything down. Anyway. Josh, I don't know if you know this, but I can't get any slurry out of this. I'm not able to get a fill trigger for it. Don't know why. Don't know how to do it. So I'm just F12ing it in there and keep track of what's left. So I've got half a tank left. Did I turn it on? Did I turn on the slurry tank or the transport tank? I didn't turn either on. So, let me go check that out. Give me a moment, guys, to go test this out with Josh. Okay, I'm gonna unhook this. Let me see if there's a way to turn... You're asking, can I turn this on? Let's see. So I'm not able to hook up to that because I guess I don't have the right fastener. I don't have a pin. Is that really true? Guess so. Huh. Catching not allowed. That's what it says. All right, let's do this. We're gonna figure this out. Let me save. Let's switch farms. Oh, I know what it is. I know what it is. This farm does not own that equipment. So we need to be able to grant contractor status. Access to our farm, or is it the other way around? I think that's what it was. Let's see if it works now. Yeah, I forgot all about that. Yeah, it might just be a multiplayer thing. Oh, well, let's see if I can connect to it first. Can I connect to it now? Let me make sure I did that right. I think I need to join Stanley Farm first. And then I need to go to here and grant contractor. Do you want to give access to your farm? Yeah. So they both have access now. Let's see, does that help? Yes, that's it. Now we can do it. Okay. So now, whoops. Now we can probably do it. I think that's what the problem was, guys. The slurry is owned by the other farm. Oh. I hope you're wrong, Josh. Let's see. What is going on? Oh, I need to empty it first. Let's empty it first. Now let's see if I can fill it. Oh, the trigger's on the other side. I'm not going to belabor this too much longer, guys. There it is. That's what it was, guys. We didn't have contractor status. If you're using equipment that's owned by a different farm, you have to have contractor permission in order to use that. But that's what it was. Okay. You know, that bit me on an early live stream episode on the hauler. When I was trying to delete a farm or delete a ranch. No, it was a cow pen. And I couldn't do it. I couldn't figure out why. That's what it was. No, that was a little different. I didn't actually own the land. That's what it was. But it's a similar thing. If you don't own it, you have to have permission. And it feels pretty slow. All right. So now we can do it properly. All right, let's go spray this poop on the ground. Looks like it's still red there. Yeah, it's not gonna let me put any more down. Let's see, where do I still need? I'm just about done. I think I've just got some, I think there's an area up here I still need to do. Yeah, right up here. Is this actually all that's left? Am I done? I don't feel like I am. Let me go to the big map and see. I think I'm as done as I can get. This area is nice and green because that's a different soil type. I think it needed more. But yeah, it looks like we're done, guys. All right. That took less than I thought. Okay, so we have a field ready to go. Let me just jump out of here real quick. Whoa, that's really heavy. All right. Let's jump out here onto the field. So I've got, okay, there's a little bad spot. Oh, I just missed a little spot right there. I'm not going to worry about those. So I've got, there's still some bad spots. Perfect, okay. I think that's good enough, guys. All right. Well, let's go home. And let's save the game. I think I'm going to call it there, guys. That was a fun live stream. We got to do some things a little differently. A little bit of technical difficulties, but we sorted through them, which is always good. All right. All right. Well, join me again, please, on Friday, we will be on the Middleburg map. We only have 3 more episodes left on that live stream series. So we've got a short list of what we're going to get done, but please join me then. But until then, this is Scott Free for All. See you later, guys.